Larry Rocio is a local boxer who has quite the following on social media. He is not wanted in connection to that cold case. In fact, it's unclear if prosecutors ever pursued charges against him. He is wanted on is a federal probation violation. Year-old Larry Rocio, a convicted felon who turned popular on social media, is now wanted by the United States Marshals Service. Rocio's case dating back to 2015. Federal court documents show he was arrested in Baltimore, Maryland, months after.
Man, what's up, man? It's your boy Cuban Assassin. And today, Slim, I'm giving y'all the story of one of the the Native Americans. They call natives, but they Indians. Someone, you know what I'm saying? Native American Indians or whatever, you feel me? They butchered one of their own homies, bro, and it's outside world to think like, dang, they stabbed them up for that? Like, yeah, like, crazy. Like, and this one I learned something too about federal prison. You know what I'm saying? So like, federal prison is just like has its own world, bro. That's why we on here trying to get y'all the stories and get y'all the insight of it, because the stuff that y'all think out here, oh, that's not so bad, it's different in it. It's life changing in it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, my day one, man, my cop assassins, go ahead, drop the emojis. Slim, hit the like button, turn the video up, bro. I'm gonna give y'all a video every day, but look, here go the story. So look, we at Canaan USP, right? So like, y'all see my stories. I mess with the Mexicans, I mess with the New York dudes, I mess with everybody in the joint long as you on man time, right? So it was a Indian dude who was doing my tattoos, right? I mean, a native that was doing my tattoos. And I say natives because one of my subscribers, they was like, could you stop calling us Indians? We're natives, so, you know what I'm saying? I keep it respectful, but, so, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call them natives, so bruh, the natives had a homie that was on my block, right? He used to do my tattoos. I come through there, give him some Subox, and we be chilling, you know what I mean? Smoke K2 in there, so boom. So one day I come to a cell, he was all sad. So I'm like, man, what's up with you, bruh? Cause he was supposed to tattoo me. He was like, bruh, he was like, man, I gotta go put some work in on the yard. So I'm like, oh yeah? So I'm like, dang, like, mind you, he's short, bruh. Man, he's short, man. Slim probably like 5'4", tattoos all over his face and all that, right? So I'm like, what the hell? So he like, yeah, so he like, I said, man, what's going on? What'd he do? He violated? He said, what he had? What? He said, man, he let a black dude use their needle. So, you know, in prison, they got dope. They got Suboxone, you feel me? So they make homemade needles. Sometimes when they go up the sick call, they snatch the needle. People getting diabetes, they get their little shot. They end up snatching the needle, take the needle back to the cell block, and end up, you know what I mean, turn it into a syringe and they shoot themselves up with either the dope or the Suboxone, you feel me? It's a homemade needle. So the natives had a homemade needle. So he said one of his homies had the needle and he gave it to a black dude to use. The black dude was my homie, actually, you feel me? So he let him use the needle, shoot up with it or whatever, and they found out. So now he gotta get hit, you feel me? And mind you, these natives, I ain't gonna lie, natives be going, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them got bodies. A lot of them, like, they ain't no suckers. They can't be, you know what I'm saying? So it's only a little few of them, you know what I mean? But the crazy thing about the natives is they are allies with the Caucasians. I don't know why. I don't know what made them do that. I don't know, but they just like share tables and TVs and all that on this block. If the natives need backup, the Caucasians is supposed to back them. You know what I mean? The natives is supposed to back the Caucasians. You feel me? Like, they allies. They help each other. I don't know why. But, so here you go. That the natives got, that little homie got put into work. So he tell me that it's from them sharing needles. So I'm like, y'all dang, y'all can't share needles. Y'all can only share needles with each other. So he like, yeah, bro. He's like, nah. He's like, you can't let another race use the needle. And my homie found out, and you know what I mean, I gotta go put the work in. So I'm like, well, all right. So, you know what I mean, for a second I thought, you know what I mean, there's different ways to get dudes off the yard. They might beat you up, different, you know what I mean, categories. They end up pulling them joints out on this dude, you feel me? So I'm like, he a little short dude, like I tell you, like, but he always be walking around there tough. He be walking around and like, man, like he this tall, you feel me? But I done met some little short dudes that go hard. But so you know, it's word around it's word around the block that he be faking. Man, that little nigga be bluffing. But so one day my celly put me hip, right? Crack from Simple City. That was my celly. I miss Crack. Crack was my celly, right? So Crack, I said, the native be walking around with them big old boots. So I said, I was like, a size 15, bro. He had on like a size 15 boots, bro. And Crack said, man, he don't really wear that size, killer. I said, what? He said, man, he put them shoes on to make himself feel good. To make himself bigger than what he is. So I'm like, man, go ahead. So now I really want to see if you gonna put in the work. So you know what I'm doing? I'm going outside on the rec move. So we go outside bush. We go outside on the rec move. So you know how it is. I always tell y'all. So I'm posted up. We watching. Everybody know he about to get hit. Everybody know he about to get hit. Everybody out here to see this joint. So we out there chilling, and for a second I thought they wasn't gonna do it. Cause they the rec move all the way, but usually they do hit people at the rec move, but they waited to like last part of the rec move to do it. And at the end of the rec move, I wasn't too far from the situation, right? The end of the rec move, there was one dude in front of him, and he in the middle, you know what I'm saying? But it's all the neighbors around. And I seen Slim whip the joint out. He whipped the joint out when his dip whipped the joint out, start hitting him. Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about all head, face joint. So he turned around to get up on him, and the next dude whipped too. Bop, bop, bop. They start crushing him on the yard, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, they bust that. They had the towel, bust the gun and all that. He tried to hit one of them with the rubber bullets and all that. I was like, cause they was working him. They was working him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was like one of the worst stabbings I saw at Caney USP. I ain't even gonna fake, bro. So look, they busting them, boom, 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 hitting them and all that. So once the police get close, they toss the knives and all that, lay on the ground, Kush took them up. Man, you know, when you get bust like that, don't you know the police still put you in handcuffs and make you walk all the way up there, you feel me? This the rec yard. You know what I'm saying? They'll make you walk all the way up here. Like, you gotta walk all the way. Like, unless you just lay on the ground and tell them to bring you a stretcher. You know what I'm saying? But some dudes be wanting to be tough. You know what I'm saying? They'd take the walk all bloodied up, talking about some, yeah, they ain't do nothing to me. Head split open and all that, bro. But the natives on the yard, yeah, they ain't playing. They ain't playing. Even though I cracked one and almost set the whole compound on fire with the Mexican versus the Mexicans versus the blacks, because I got into it with a native. He was playing with me. Cracking. He was in for a body, 20-something years, big tall dudes, but yeah, Slim, they butcher Slim. You know what I'm saying? But man, my day ones, boy, hit the like button, man. It's your boy, the Cuban Assassin. I'm about to go to work, bro.